Don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Hey, projectiles are sharp. How are you? Could I jump on here real quick before Zach goes live? If he goes live, I'm assuming he will. A lazy Sunday. Could be doing laundry instead. I'm on here. I was waiting for Tri-State to end so I wouldn't interfere with his live. Is the sound and video okay? Awesome. Not sure if anybody else is gonna join or not. No Gonzo's busy at the moment. Believe Blade Walker and Jimmy Crow's going live in a little bit too. Hey, Steve L. Thanks for coming in. How's it going for you today? I'd be doing laundry and cleaning, but it sounded better at the moment. Yeah, cleaning is not fun, especially when you've got two animals that shed like crazy. Can't stay under your feet. I have a black lab and a 14-year-old cat, so I'm doomed. Between them and myself, I think they have me beat though. Stop. No, lay down. Lay down. Hey, Ron, how are you? Sorry, I missed your live yesterday. Had grandson's birthday party to go to. All Mills, hi. Ron, I had a great time. Believe it or not, the adults were louder than the kids. Fun. Well, everything on the table is purple except for the fixed blade. This is McNeese. Yeah, 3 inch. All Mills, I just got this little Mia. I did a trade. I had the dark Vanex, not the Vanex, but the Almax and the Nature Grip. Somebody contacted me and asked me if I wanted to trade, and I've been chasing this purple one for don't know how long, and everybody who's selling them trying to get cocky with the prices. So yeah, um, never got one until this person reached out. I'm glad he did. It was an even trade, and we both ended up in a pretty good spot, I think. Yeah, I love my purple. Hey, James, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. you know, yes and no. You can find some on a secondary that are about what they went for on table price, but when you get into the nature grip and the different colors and the new, I think he calls it white trash. Yeah, they're kind of crazy on the pricing for sure. Secondary on knives is up and down on everything. So Paul, I actually let's see, I have a button lock mini FSD that was off the secondary from a guy here in St. Louis actually. Um And then I have my purple mini FSD, well, blurple. And then the Cortex XL. I just got in on the drop for the mini Cortex. I can't wait to get that. I see they're shipping out. People are posting under the nice, but the final invoice paid. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited about that one. I can't wait because I love the Cortex as XL. I just want it to be smaller. Like the Microtech MSI. They got a mini out of that now, and I can't wait to see that one. Really do. You know, the Dixon's a good product. Very good product. It's a little bigger than the 3.5. Jonathan McNeese just did a video showing the difference between the Dixon and the size of the EM2 3.5. What's the difference in size as far as the FSD and the FSD one? Really? That there'd be a difference in size. My ultimate favorite knife is this one, of course. Love my mini Ariuses. People like the frag. I'm not a big frag person. The honeycomb they did for Blade West, that was pretty cool. And so, hi, how's it going? All Mills, have you ever checked out a Mayberry Custom? Playfulness. Playfulness. Thank you for dropping in. All Mills, they are definitely sweet. Marco, thank you, James. I'm still adding to it. Nathan, hi. Anybody got anything new coming today or this week? Hey, Rolf. How are you? Paul Mills, like Bless said the other day, he's gonna put you off for a couple more months. Hey, Barbie. Oh, you went to Blade Show West? Of the video on today's live. I'm using a different type of camera and not us I usually use my phone for 'em. Hey, hi, how are you? Harry Graham, welcome. None of them, Gonzo, especially not this one. I absolutely fell in love with this knife. I just can't get enough of it. I'll never take this lanyard off. I'll never get it back on there like he did. Some a woman would say, James. Yeah, right, Paul Mills. No offense, but when hell freezes over, eh, yes and no. But since it came with it, I'm gonna leave it alone. Thanks, Barbie. Which knife? Ron? Let's see what. Love that fixie. I can't wait to go camping and put it to use. Actually, the perfect weight, perfect size, everything. can't get it to focus on the handles, but well, maybe. And have a flashlight with me. Otherwise, I'd shine it on there so you could see the multiple colors going through it. See the blue. Can you see it now, Harry? Thanks, Ralph. Mills, that was my pickup in Tennessee. We were on the table. Ooh, Bonzo. They're gonna be one of these two. Probably the mini Arius, for sure. The Lamia would come in second. Gee, Gary. Of course she figured it. I mean, come on, I got a tattoo of it. Jason, how are you? Henry G. Old man on the ridge, how are you? Yes, sharp things, old man on the ridge. Hey, Danny. Nice. To you. I do. Could have pulled the swerve out, but I didn't. I don't have a McNeese tattoo. I got the Arius tattoo. Oh, have fun, Kane. I'm Paul. Welcome. Thank you. I mean, my new swerve. I got to be nice too. Needs to be redone, but I'm a big Blade person. Um, got this one because maker I met in Tennessee, and he was a real nice guy. Kept walking past his table and kept seeing it. So, what's going in your live? Grandkids showed up this morning. Daughter is sick. Whew. Right, Barbie. Well, hope your daughter feels better. I mean, on the ridge, at some point, you level up, Sever 7. All of us need to get together. Barbie, does she have the flu or any idea? I was wondering if you were still there. Ma'am, we need to do an Instagram chat so all of us can figure it out. I mean, does she have COVID? No, that's going back around. Paul, Barbie's daughter is sick. So Barbie's got the grandkids and not doing she's postponing her live. Tim Cox, how are you? Yeah, I had a hard time when my son was little and I got sick, much less have three of them. It's crazy. Holy mishmash. Hi. Listen, you have three daughters, poor guy. I don't think I'd wish that on anybody knowing how I was when I was younger. There's what, 20 people in here? 22. So I am currently 32 away from my 500 mark. Hopefully. Was hoping. Hey, Skelly. I was hoping to do the giveaway by the end of October. Looks like it might be November. It's a slow crawl, which is fine. I'm good with that. Well, the bad thing about that, Matt, is everybody in here already subbed. You think this is my first vertical, though? ABNA. Thank you, Jim. You're the only one that answered me. I usually do the lives from my cell phone. This time I used a camera I got and don't care for it. It's without the light. Don't like that either. Yes, you do, Matt. We all know that. Barbie, thank you. I actually want to get another one. I think I might get the Tiffany. Although I did see one last night that I wanted. Purple and green. I'll work on that, Jim. I'm impressed I actually went live with no problems. Hey, Clint, how are you? I mean, if you look on the secondary, they're a dime a dozen. So cheap. Nobody wants OTFs. I'm not. I need to know that stuff, Jim. I asked and nobody answered, so glad you're in. Well, hi, Fred. I asked you last night in the live, have you ever experienced a Danny Bradley custom? I think it's RD Blades on Facebook. I have to get it out for the live so that I can show it off. Never comes out of the case anymore. Got my first one. Boy, it was an expensive little sucker, but I got to design it and I keep forgetting I have it because I don't carry it that often. I only carry it for special occasions. Oh, Fred, you gotta get one. If you can get a custom made by him, Harvey, if you're looking for this one, it's the Hera 2 Mini. They are cheap. Now I moved the camera and lost focus, of course. Yeah, I haven't went that far, Fred. It's something I want to do when I retire, not necessarily now, because do work and 2 weeks paid vacation. But brown sugar, Caleb 1776. How you feeling? Still like my Koenigs. I know, Fred, you're not into them that much unless they're a special one. I'm into my Lamias and Utzlers, of course. I like to put one of Kelly's Mishmasher's paracords out here. Koenig or the Holt, Caleb? You tried both. They have 3 special areas, Matt. One I got from Blade Show last week or last this year. The one I got from Okonig in the purple twill. The one I have on my arm. How dare you, Matt? Well, I haven't gotten that one yet. And Ryan Crow, weirdos have been out in a lot of lives I've seen lately. Was in Bushcraft Rebooted this morning. Man, he got some doozers. Oh, Paul Mills, really? Yeah, put in for a spot with Donnie Bluss. I already know which one I'm getting. A lot of people like him. A lot of people hate him, Kayla. Wow, I find that so hard to believe, Paul. I think after Paul Mills, I don't think Donnie's going to be letting people get too picky. Really? Never had a problem with him, but then again, yes, every maker's like that at some point. They're usually pretty reasonable. Barbie, are you still in here? I see Knife Monkey. How are you? I'm gonna send you a message on IG in a bit. I got something to show you. Not a knife. Knife Monkey, where are you at? When do you have Paul Mills? You have Instagram? Get it, Matt. Hey, man, how are you? Some Paul. Is it purple? No, I was talking to Paul. I'm sorry. Oh, that's the one I can send off to have it ELC'd. Definitely message me, Paul. Know which milling pattern it is? what I have, Fred. I have a blurple, and then I have plain with Damascus collars. Forget it. Yeah, Kelly, I still haven't found all the knives. Widow pattern. Oh, Fred, you're lucky. When you send me a picture of it, Paul, I'll be able to tell you. Get it from the secondary, or did you get it from a blade show? It's usually the way it works, Kelly. Hmm. What's everybody up to today? Do you know if Zach's going live or Barbie? I was trying to get on here before he did. Nice, Fred. Wife make it back from her sisters or her mom's? On the edge. Hi. Probably that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about that, Paul Mills. I have a Cortex XL. You go to my shorts. There's a video, a short of it. Ollie, that's funny. We were just talking about that in the chat. Where you spend so much time saying hi to everybody you don't remember. Just get in, say hi, chat, and be done. On the edge, I know you said you had knives to sell. If you're on anybody's Discord, that'd be a good place to do it. Well, Fred, the one thing I've learned is if you're on a cell phone, it's really hard to do the ads. Most of the time, if I'm on my cell phone, I sit there and lurk so I don't have to type, especially if I'm at work. Brown sugar, that's funny. Ooh. I don't know, Fred. I sold a Hawk Allen on Discord. It was also Metal Complex's Discord too. Posted it in there and CK's. I don't know that much about Rockstuds, Paul, so I'm gonna have to hard pass on that one. You grumpy, Jim? That's funny. Does I have another one I'm getting ready to sell actually. I don't use it. I don't flip it. I don't do anything. It's been flipped maybe twice. Caleb, I wish I could say that. Hi, Robert. Welcome. Really, Paul. My Annie Bradley custom is my most expensive. And then my HMCs. Really, Jim. I mean, have you tried the transient yet? Jim Cox? Full blown custom can cost you some money. Fred's the one that's into those. Hey, Greg, how are you? Reading Fred's comments. Sorry, guys. Fred, where's Walter Wells out of? Heard of him, but I've never seen any of his work. Vulcan I have because of Mr. Eddie and Mind of Milton. Old Man on the Ridge 1? I'll check him out, Fred. Thanks. Eric, hi. Hope all is well. It's funny how many makers are out there with the same name and way different ways of making knives. I'm doing okay, Derek. Thanks for asking. Nice old man on the ridge. Yeah, I know. I'm cutting it. I'm kind of waiting on. I was waiting on to see if Zach was gonna go. I'll definitely cut it before Blade Walker and Jimmy Crow go. Nice, Rolf. Yeah, I don't think he is either. But my goal was to come on before after Cole and before uh Zach. Splash shot. Talking about the fixed blade. This is an Aries CQCT. It's called Spec War. He is out of North Carolina. Just got this one, what, 3 weeks ago when I was in Tennessee. Blade Walker, talking about you, bud. It's my fourth fixed blade I own. Blade Walker, what time you going live? I only have four, so I mainly use them to save my folders from when I go camping or out on the river. One of them is more just for looks. It's Taylor Denny. It was from his first drop. He did a drop at Springfield EDC, and that was his first drop. And I did get one of those. He's from Missouri. There's- Then I also have OEG EDC. He's out of Pennsylvania. That was my very first fixed blade I ever bought. And I have the SPK Shark and now the Aries CQ CT. Well, if I don't have an Aries EDC yet, do you want a Mr. Eddie explain? Hi, Jimmy Crow. Time are you guys going live? Fred, did you see the paring knife he made for his wife? He's such a great guy. He's a comedian for sure, Caleb. So it's 3:30 Eastern time. Got it. Caleb, let me move some knives. I got to get rid of some of this. I have way too many to keep up with right now. Sorry if you guys hear the dog panting. My son took her outside to play frisbee. That's what she lives for, out in the river. Jim Cox, you're funny. Oh, Derek, do I dare ask who you were talking with? You know, that's funny, Fred. There's a lot of people that were talking about that. When are you going to Japan? And did you ever figure out what knife you're going to pick up while you're there? Great, Derek. Thank you. Um, Fred, I will do a collection video. I know I did a top 10. Um, that collection video is, I'd have to haul all of them out to the shop in order to have enough room, or I could do it in parts, which I'll probably do. I have gotten rid of some of the knives. You stare at. Yeah, that would be a tough one, Fred, but you almost have to get something from there. Illuminati, hi. Hope you and Twisted Sis are doing good. Well, you know that'd probably be your best bet, Fred. Hi, Gabe. We're getting close to time for Jimmy Crow and Blade Walker to go live. Hey, Rick, how was Blade Show West? Nice. Seen your Instagram post. I went to Blade Show West. What was it? 2 years ago. That was my first Blade Show I went to. I had to go see Wyoming, Nebraska, of course, Utah. I've never seen any of those states. It was a drive for sure, but beautiful. I think it's the smallest one. Really, Rick. Been to, let's see, West was our first one, then Texas. When we went to Maker Syndicate, which was a blast. And then I went to Atlanta this year. You want to go Blade Show West, Caleb? Hey, thick boy, how are you? Paul, I think it's an emoji. Safe travels, Rick. Look forward to seeing the videos you put out. I haven't seen you post a whole lot lately. Ooh, Caleb, that's a drive. Beautiful, but it's a drive. Nice, Fred. Hopefully, I get to meet you then. Well, Caleb, you can drive to Missouri and we'll drive there together. Not yet. I am 32 away, Gabe. Hey, Tegan. Exactly, Kelly. I did the drive from Missouri to Atlanta by myself. And boy, that was a drive and a half. Of course, it was an exhausting time for me anyway. Fred, we may have. I don't know. Oh, thick boy. Enjoy your visit, but that is a drive. Thanks, Gabe Harlan. I appreciate that. I know it'll happen. It's just taking its time, which is fine. Kelly, I'm probably going to do it a week or two later. Don't want to rush it and make sure that I have everything in line. And I'm not familiar with the comment picker, so I have to play with that as well. Um, It'd be pretty interesting for me to do, considering. Wish I could make a month-long trip like that, Fred. Nice tagging. I have a Jimmy Crow as well for my 500. Getting there slowly. I pick up a sub or two a day, which is nice. Kind of like it going slow and steady, considering I work 40 hours, drive an hour each way to work. I mean, he's tagging. I'm the one trying to get to 500, bud. He'll make it there. Fred, I can't wait till I retire. That'll work, Kelly. I'd appreciate it. Currently have a knife that Gonzo donated for when I hit 500. That's something separate from my 500 giveaway. But I currently have a Jimmy Crow and a special Civivi that projectiles are sharp donated to the channel as well. And I'm going to do a third one. I just haven't announced which yet. That'll work, Paul. Poor Fred. And if you don't mind me asking, what kind of work do you do? Barbie, I feel that way about trying to hit 500. But when all you do is post shorts, I mean, come on. It's not too bad. Hey, Gene, you are. Nice. Special field or MD? Gene went live this morning, and I think I was the only one that caught it. Yes, you did, Caleb. It's funny, Jim. I'm Central Standard Time, so I'm all over the place. Fred, wait a minute. Do you and I have a discussion about a hip replacement? And your son. We do know each other, buddy. I said my worst fear was that anesthesia. Come on, Fred. You'll get there, Barbie. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, Tegan. Cat scratch. Hi there. I know the feeling, Barbie, for sure. Um, my husband was talking to you about the fact that I was supposed to have a hip replacement. Was using anesthesiology as the reason I didn't want to go under to have it. And you both ganged up on me about it. Was that Maker Syndicate, I believe. Nice, Kelly. Tegan. That's exactly what you said to us, Fred. And Cox, don't you do that now? Oh, that's funny. Cat scratch. I lost weight, and I honestly I haven't had any problems since. We did meet, Fred. Hey, Dean, have you seen my lives? I think today's the first day that it went on par. Gonzo was supposed to go with me, but he had something else he had to tend to. Great, Jim Cox. So you do it on purpose. Kelly, I'm the exact same way. The stuff I think I don't type in the chats. And there's a reason for that. Probably, I think most us women in the EDC world is like that. I can have a good one. Probably going to be ending here soon. Have a good one, Fred. We know you have no filter, Matt. Oh, Caleb, no, 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 no. Don't have a delay. Type what I think, and that's that. Probably gonna end here, guys. Wade Walker and Jimmy Crow is gonna be going live, so I don't want to cut into theirs. Thank you all for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. Right, Kelly, exactly. See you later, Barbie. Love you. No way, thick boy. For real, thank you. For Marco. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, guys. Now we know thick boys are Matt too.